Hello everyone and welcome to Neoswing Compound Moves episode 5. Today I will show you a move that I put together myself, so I really hope you like it as much as I do. Unfortunately, it is a pretty hard move and it is also very tiring, but hey, you tell me if it's worth it. So as always, let's start with the legs. And as for the legs, this move has a name and it is usually called the moving Charleston. Now you probably already know the basic Charleston, which is this one, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the difference between the moving Charleston and the regular Charleston is that when you do a moving Charleston, you move both of your feet. Let me explain it to you. So when you do a regular Charleston, you turn the front foot around the toe, and so you do this, and 1, okay? Whereas, when you do a moving Charleston, you don't simply turn the front foot around the toe, but you also move it to the side, like this, and 1. And so if you put everything together, it looks like this, and 1, okay? Now that you are in this position, you do the opposite movement. So this time this foot turns around the toe and it also moves to the side. And so basically you do and 2, okay? And you continue like this. If you do it slowly, it looks more or less like this. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And that's it. However, if you want to do it quickly, I strongly recommend you to never put your heels down. So you should do everything on your toes. Let me show it to you from the back, which is more obvious. So you start in this position, and you do and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay? Now, of course, you won't fall because you are constantly moving. It's like riding a bike. As long as you're going, you won't fall. Now let's move on with the arms. Well, fortunately, the arm movement is pretty tiring, but it is not that hard. So basically, you start in this position. So you do and 1, and you want to have both your arms parallel to the ground. And then you turn both your arms, and you do and 2, and you end up in the opposite position. And then you continue like this, you do and 3 and 4. Now, if you want to know exactly what I'm doing with my arms, well, just look at one arm at a time. So with my left arm, I'm basically doing this. And with my right arm, I'm doing this same movement. But I start in this position, so I'm doing this. And basically that's it. There is, however, a variation you can do which is a bit more tricky. And basically, when you are in this position, instead of doing this, you bring your left arm behind your back. And so you do this. It is basically the same movement, but instead ending up like this, you end up like this, with your left arm behind your back. So, if you do it from the back, it looks like this. And then, of course, you can also do the opposite movement, so like this. So, let me show it to you from the start. We said we do and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we can change and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And we are done. Now, as always, the most difficult part is to put both your legs and your arms together. But don't worry, because I designed this move to help you do that. In fact, when you're doing this with your feet, you have some momentum, and so it becomes easier to do this. and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And more importantly, when you are in this position, you will notice that your hips are not towards the camera, they are slightly rotated this way, and so you have more space to do the behind the back version. So let's do it one more time together, and we'll do it slowly, of course. So we start in this position, and we do. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So I'd say that we are done for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.